Hey, fans of the Monday Movie Club. We have four now, right? Okay. This week, it's Annie's choice, as you can see from Mark G's backdrop. It's Disney's National Treasure. Was it always Disney's National Treasure?
Yeah, they made the movie.
Okay. I'm starring Nicolas Cage. I'm Frank Gaffney. Here with me is Fenster. No first name.
Not today.
Not today. Mark Wotitz Gartner, who likes the movie. Annie King, who's home. I don't know why. And Amy Goldman, who's recuperating from a bacchanalia last night. How's that for a word?
I like it.
Bacchanalia. Okay, Annie, why National Treasure? Or now it says National Treasure. There you go.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that is just fun to watch. I like puzzles. I like the history. I know some of it is so contrived and stuff, but I love the way things come together and works out. I actually sat there with a $100 bill trying to look, to see, and I couldn't see, but Morgan said, no, that's not the right time on the $100 bill. Anyone else try it?
I don't have any $100 bills lying around.
Yeah. But it's just a lot of fun. I like things that you have to figure out. And
all right, little puzzle for you. Okay, yeah. I had never seen it before. And I have seen Indiana Jones, and I have seen the Da Vinci Code, and I even watched this year, what was that thing with the Spider-Man and
Uncharted.
Uncharted,
yeah. Which I think were all more fun than this movie. It just seemed like too much of a ripoff. It's like, let's throw all these things in a little jar and here you go, so here's a movie. And I never watched it, and I'm not a big fan of Nicolas Cage. And a 46 on Rotten Tomatoes, Joel, I know how much stock you put in that, didn't really help the case. So, so here, the basic premise: Nicolas Cage decides to steal the Declaration of Independence before the bad guy Sean Bean can. Why'd they dye his hair blonde? I don't know. To make him look like Hans Gruber.
They had to do something with the word die in it with him because they weren't killing off the character.
Oh, okay.
He usually dies and everything. So
that makes as much sense as this movie did. Of course, as he does, the bad guys had exactly the same idea, and the ridiculousness begins. I know, check your brain at the door. I really tried. I did. But how does this stealing the Declaration save it? Because they were going to steal it, so then he has it.
He literally explains it to you. He says, we're going to steal the Declaration of Independence to save it from being stolen by the bad guys.
Yeah, okay. Yes, and he did go and try and tell Diane Kruger that it was going to get stolen, and she didn't believe him. And then, but how does Sean Bean have the same exact plan at the same exact moment? All right, whatever. And I totally knew that Nicolas Cage did not give her the real Declaration. Why would he just give it up so easily? Everything was so, thank you for the word, Annie, contrived. And of course, Diane Kruger is 12 years younger than Nicolas Cage, of course. And invisible ink on the Declaration of Independence. Mary, please. Seriously? And oh, I was so excited. One of Harvey Keitel's men is Jacob from Lost. Only it was 5 years later when he got that job. And I laughed out loud when Nicolas Cage said, the last time it was here, it was being signed. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh my God. And I'm wondering now if this inspired all those escape rooms that now are everywhere in every city and every place.
Did it yesterday?
Yeah.
You went to an escape room?
Yeah, I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, it was a sexy escape room. Okay. So yeah, so no, no fun for me. I'm giving it 2.5 stars. Aim, are you on my side?
No, I'm in the middle, I think. I
2.5 is the middle.
And it's also a lot more stars than you sounded like you were gonna give it.
Yes.
Like I'm
Agreed.
Frank Gaffney, I hated
yes,
this movie,
There were,
4
there were
stars.
definitely. I'm sorry. I just do my nits to pick. But yes, there were fun things about it. It wasn't horrible. I didn't want to turn it off, but at the same time, it wasn't. Yeah,
Yeah, I
It
mean,
wasn't the-
it was very check your brain at the door. It's very much like a comic book. And there were so many times saying, oh God, please. And like when she said that she was trained in handling documents, and then they just
Right.
got the greasy old fingers unroll the fucking declaration. Let me just unroll it, slap it down this dirty table. The thing that just ruined the movie for me was Justin Bartha. That's his name, right? His character. He had the
Yeah.
worst, stupidest written character. He was like a child. He had his bangs and his hoodie. Like he was 12 years old. He acted like he was 12. I hated him.
yeah.
And
But
he
in
was
the beginning of the movie, he was all smart and he knew shit.
Yeah, and then
and then he
turned
got
into a moron.
stupid.
And he's coming. He's the only one other than Harvey Keitel coming back for the TV series.
Yeah,
Oh my
because he got
God.
nothing since then.
Is that Riley
Yeah.
you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah, because you are him. Go on.
The guy in the chair. Yeah.
That's
Go
all
on.
really. I mean, I didn't like it as much as I remembered liking it.
Oh,
I
you
don't
had
know
seen
why.
it. You had seen
Yeah.
it in 2004.
Yeah, and I agreed with the others last week. It's just a fun movie. I remember it just being fun, but I didn't remember it at all, really, when I was watching it. I mean, it was fine. I'll give it 2 3/4 stars. Sorry, Barry Hattrick.
Why?
Why are you
he
apologizing?
doesn't-
Oh, the quarter star. He
He
doesn't
Quarter
like
stars.
quarters.
I agree. I don't approve of it. But we could also, maybe in January we could switch to a sliding scale of 0 to 100.
Oh my God.
No.
If you're gonna do a scale, you do 1 to 10 or 0 to
All
10.
right,
That's
1
it.
to 10. All right. Yeah, because I saw it, Joel. You did something 7.8 or something.
Yes.
Shit like that.
That's
Oh,
what-
that Marvel chart that you
No,
posted. from
DC.
It's Marvel DC. It's all the same to him. Don't worry about it.
It
Mark.
is not.
Not worth.
It is not. All right, Mark, you like the movie. Go ahead. Tell us why you loved
I
it.
do. I've seen it a bunch of times. This is close to being a remote dropper for both Danielle and I. Is it
And
a 4
Annie,
star?
obviously.
Yes, exactly. Is it a 4-star Oscar-winning masterpiece? No, but it's like Danny, like Annie said, it's fun. It's interesting. It's a quest. It's I don't know.
I didn't find it interesting. Every time they said something, I thought, is that right? And looked it up. I'm like, that's crap. Go
Maybe,
on.
but I feel like I'm learning something every time I watch it, and then I forget it, and
Are
then I
you
watch it again
learning-
3 years later,
you
and I'm like, oh
learning
wow, that's so
actual-
interesting.
Are you learning actual facts or are you learning the crap they made up for the movie?
Facts are overrated.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
You're
one of those
alternative
people.
fact.
And like Frank, like you said, to me, it's the Da Vinci Code meets Raiders meets Ocean's 11 and The Mummy. It's but in a fun
Oh.
way.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
just to jump back, and I agree with Annie. It's just fun watching them figure the things out.
Yes.
I'm like, oh,
Yes.
that's how they got to that. Okay.
Exactly. Even if you are checking your brain at the door, yes, it's unrealistic that something would be stuck in a wall 300 years later and all that stuff. Of
Oh
course.
my
But
God. And
Oh my
then
God,
it
chiseling
breaks
out the brick.
yes, I know,
Okay.
exactly. And then you get the glasses that move like this.
The biggest unrealistic thing is the fact that John Voight is the voice of reason who doesn't believe in conspiracy theories.
Right,
Just,
right.
just wait till National Treasure 2. He's in it again.
I know.
No, the unbelievable thing was his wig. Good Lord.
Yeah.
And unlike Amy, I'm sorry, every movie like this does need a likable doofus like Riley. To me, he was the comic relief. He was funny, especially in the beginning. I don't know. Watch the
Painful.
movie.
He was a little
Say again?
smarmy. He was a little smarmy.
He's painful.
Yeah, a little bit.
And watching this movie always makes me think that I should at least be able to steal a copy of the Declaration of Independence. So maybe next time I go to Washington, I'll try that. I don't know.
Yeah, just put it
Um,
inside your coat.
Exactly. It's so easy. I don't know. And if you enjoyed it, if any of our 4 fans at home enjoyed this at all, give the second one a try. It's very similar. It's a little bit less, but
Yeah.
I'm giving this 3 1/4 stars. I enjoyed it. I'll watch it again next week just to piss you guys off.
Right, it sounded like I'll watch it again next week, bitches.
I will be happy never watching this movie again. Joel,
It's I'm in agreement with Mark and Annie. It's a fun film. You check your brain at the door. You're not getting. It's not like an Oliver Stone film where you're getting a history lesson that you then.
oh,
have
wait a
to,
minute,
you
wait
know-
a minute. We're not talking about Black Adam. We're talking about National Treasure.
Yes, we're talking about National Treasure. It's a
Same
fun
thing.
film. It's there's I've seen it a few times. I enjoy it every time I see it. It's not a remote dropper for me, and it's not something I go, oh, you know what? I'm in the mood to watch National Treasure. It's one of those things where it's just kind of like, oh, I haven't seen that in a while. It happens to be on. Let's watch it right now. That's all it is.
Wow, you're still in the last century with it happens to be on.
I
don't even-
am.
I do not flip.
I enjoy that immensely still.
Ugh.
So,
I'm with Joel on that. Yeah, I
Um,
like the flip too.
No,
I
Frank and I
like
have never been from the flippers.
no, never been a flipper.
Yeah,
No.
old people. What do you know? I like Nicolas Cage, not in everything, mind you, but I generally enjoy his wacky, over the top performances, and this is definitely one of them. You can't really take him seriously, but you're not supposed to. It's exactly as you described it, Frank. It's Indiana Jones meets the Da Vinci Code meets whatever the hell else goes into that blender to make this blender movie. So I'm going to give it 3 stars. It's a good solid 3. So
I-
I'd
I
like to
like- I-
announce. Wait,
I-
hold on. I'd like to say that on Stars right now, Nick Cage is in the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. It just came out. I think Joel, you said you saw it already. I have not seen it yet. I'm waiting to watch that. Annie,
I
Amy?
said in the text last week, it's a 4-star movie.
yeah,
Okay,
It's one of
wow.
the best movies I've seen this year.
Amy
It's-
Golan.
Great.
99
watching it
cents on
tonight.
Amazon.
great
And,
movie.
no, it's free now on Stars if you have Stars. I'm watching it tonight.
Brought it to a dead stop.
Because it looked like you were going to say something.
I was
actually.
gonna say something, and then you brought up the unbearable lightness of being Nicolas Cage. But
Sorry.
no, that's fine. So Joel, you said 3 stars.
I did say 3 stars.
Okay, but Joel likes movies. Okay,
do.
Annie.
Yeah, this is definitely right up my alley. It's 3.5 for me. It's something I'll watch over and over again. And even though it's so unbelievable, it's just fun. This is my kind of movie. I like Ocean's 11. I like Indiana Jones. It's, all that kind of stuff. The silliest thing was him cutting his thumb and the blood. And I'm like, what is he doing? Like, how do you come up with that?
How do you come up with that much blood, too? Oh my
in the
God.
freezing cold, but yeah, no, I just like that. Like, I like Survivor, figuring out all the puzzles and
Mhm.
that kind. They had better puzzles in the past, but it's just my kind of thing. So 3.5 for me.
All very believable for me. The whole movie.
This is where conspiracy theories belong, on the big screen. That's
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Wait, I know this is what I was gonna say. I remember now. Joel just coined a little phrase I'm gonna use forever. It's a blender movie.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
just-
Whatever.
I
you
like
said,
it.
just
that was
coined
cute.
that phrase.
You
I've been
didn't?
using it for
It's a real
eons.
thing.
Yeah,
It's a real thing?
whether it's a real thing or not, I've been calling movies that for eons. It's a
Right.
movie that takes bits and pieces of every other movie and throws it in a blender and comes up with something that might be tasteful or might be distasteful. You don't know.
That's
Right.
great.
Yeah, I like a blender movie. Yeah, I think the really problem for me really was that it wasn't as much fun as it should have been or it could have been. I don't think. Like I said, I watched Uncharted this year. Uncharted.
Yes.
And it was fun because the 2 leads were fun. I don't know their names now. Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland were fun. It was a fun, and it was stupid, and it was based on a video game.
I would watch National Treasure over that 7 days a week.
Really?
Oh, there's a
Ah.
challenge. You have to watch National Treasure for the next 7 days. Once a day.
Yeah, well, it could entertain you. You could have all the nuances of watching it 7 times in a row. Okay.
But did anybody here watch Community at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the episode about the Nicolas Cage class? No.
No,
Go watch that episode because
it's funny.
it's hysterically funny. There's some great lines and some great bits, and I think this movie encompasses what Nicolas Cage is anyway. So
Yeah, I mean, I could just see the screenwriter. I don't know his name. Being all, oh, let's throw this in, let's throw that in. Where do you find these obscure facts? Oh, let's just make them up. Okay. So National Treasure is available on Disney Plus if you feel you need to watch it.
the sequels
Or-
are too.
The sequels are there too?
There's one sequel.
There's only one.
There will be a
Thank God.
TV series in December, I think, is when it starts.
Right. So they were gonna do a 3rd movie, and then Disney was like, no, we need content for Disney Plus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So no Nicolas Cage, but you get Harvey Keitel and Justin Bartha.
Keitel will do anything.
Yeah.
Well, John Voight.
And Christopher Plummer. All right, he's
Yeah.
dead now, but he's like in 5 minutes of the movie. He's like, you got 5 minutes? Chris, come on over.
I think he owed somebody a favor.
Yeah.
I just-
He was much
Yeah.
better in Knives Out.
yeah.
Yes, yes. He really had nothing to do here,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could have been any old actor.
but they paid him.
Yeah.
All
Or
right,
if they
next
said
week.
somebody paid
All
him.
right, moving on. Next week, it's Mark's choice, Aliens from 1986, which is also on Stars. I don't. Anybody still subscribe to that? I guess that's our.
We're getting it for free. So
Oh, okay.
Danielle
I
called
guess-
and yelled at the cable company. So
Oh, nice.
I guess it's our Halloween selection.
yes,
I think this is going to be our shortest review we've ever had
Yeah.
because, frankly, I didn't really care.
Well, I'll extend it by saying if you enjoyed this at all, and if you enjoy Nick Cage, give The Sorcerer's Apprentice a view. It is a kids movie, so you got to go in thinking that it's more for kids, but it's a very Disney PG movie. Similarly, very fun.
Are you
Or if you
Nicolas
hated it,
Cage's
then-
agent? What's going on right now?
I am. I'm gonna watch the whatever the hell the name of that long movie is tonight. Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent tonight. I'm supporting Nick Cage's tax problems. All right.
All right. Good for you. That's it for us. I'm Frank Gaffney. Watch a movie.
Just not
I'm
this
with
one,
you.
apparently.
Just not this one.
Yeah, no, go ahead. You want to check your brain at the door, watch this movie. Thank you. Bye. Joel, stop.